Hey guys, welcome back. This is Bernardo from the BT and HD, and yes, finally Samsung has announced the S5 from their crazy Unpacked 5 event. I was watching the live stream because I couldn't make it to Barcelona this year because of a little health issues. I've been a little sick, and I took notes, and I am super excited with all the new features that it has. Now Samsung, for what I've seen or I've heard of the live stream, they're focusing with 5 elements, and that's style, camera, network, protection, and also health. Those are the 5 elements that they're trying to enhance and provide us users, the people that are going to be using this smartphone. These are the 5 elements that they want to better on the smartphone. So this is pretty awesome. So some of the things that I kind of found interesting. I know on my last video I told you guys they're probably going to do a 21 megapixel camera, but it looks like they're going to do 16 megapixels, which is pretty awesome. It's a big upgrade other than the 8 megapixel. Some elements is faster autofocus with the camera, as well as less blurry, so that's pretty cool. More stabilization with the camera when moving around, when taking pictures, as well as video. I didn't catch if they're doing any 4K recording, so I'm going to follow up with that to see if they're actually going to do that with the camera. But the processor is amazing. It's 2.5 gigahertz Snapdragon 800 quad-core processor. Holy moly, that's pretty fast. The battery life is pretty good as well. I think it's one charge will last you between, for what they say, it's 21 hours. Standby mode is about 16 hours, I believe. So I'm kind of hesitant about that because for a person like myself, if I'm using the phone constantly, I know that 21-hour one charge won't last. At first it will charge or last that kind of charge, but eventually it's gonna, that charge won't hold that long if you're a heavy user. A couple of things that they kind of announced: the MIMO technology, which basically doubles the speed in Wi-Fi. Now MIMO, M-I-M-O, is I've normally seen this with access points, enterprise access points, wireless infrastructures. I've seen this kind of technology. So they're actually taking the enterprise wireless technology and embedding it into this awesome smartphone, which is awesome. They're bringing 802.11 AC Wi-Fi, which is also great. They're advertising that you can actually download a 1 gigabyte file in less than 30 seconds. Whoa, that's crazy. As you know, I am waiting for the phone to be available for my carrier. Once it is available for my carrier, I am going to purchase it so I can do an unboxing and an actual review of it. Water resistant and also dust resistant technologies embedded, IP67, which is awesome. Don't get me wrong, you can't dive or deep sea diving with the phone, but if you're outside in the rain, it gets splashed, no worries on that. So that's pretty awesome. 2 awesome modes that they introduced: the private mode, kid mode. Private mode allows you to secure or encrypt your phone in a way that you could unlock it, not by a password, so they're basically allowing you to unlock it with a fingerprint mode. A little bit of the technology of what iPhone has with their home screen sensor that captures your thumbprint or your fingerprint, which is pretty cool. And the last mode is the kid mode. Now, a lot of us parents have kids, and you basically give your cell phone to your child to play video games. You have important stuff that you don't want your child to go into, so you can actually place the new smartphone, the S5, into a kid mode, which allows you as a parent to restrict what the child is able to see or what to play, which is, I'm loving that part. They also introduced the smart Samsung Gear 2 and as well as the Gear 2 Fit. Super excited about the Fit because I'm all about the health-wise thing. So on the Samsung Gear 2, they added a home button, so no more of swiping back to the home screen. You could just click on the home button, it takes you straight to the home button. You're able to track your movements, your health rate, because it now has a built-in HRS, which is a heart rate sensor ability, which captures your heart rate, how fast your heart is going. I think the whole movement is health. They're trying to push that as much as possible to the public. You're able to customize the watch a little bit more. On the previous Samsung Galaxy Gear watches, you weren't able to customize it at all, but you're able to change the font and do other customizations with the schedules and alerts, so that's a plus. 4 gigs of memory, I believe it has. Standalone, it could also be a standalone music player, which is pretty cool. Again, I'm just reading from the notes for what I've seen in the live stream. You have more apps built for the Gear, dealing with health, lifestyle, as well as more games. It looks like Samsung has opened the SDK for developers to build more apps for the phone, so that's a plus. 17 devices can link up to your Gear too. Wow, that's amazing. There's a 4-day life expand, meaning one charge will last the Fitbit or the Samsung Gear 4 days until you do another recharge for it. So that's pretty long. Again, I'm kind of hesitant if that's going to be true or not, because again, with certain devices, if you're constantly charging or constantly using it, that number is going to decrease, you know, little by little. Water resistant and dust resistant as well. It has the IP67, I believe IP67 technology with the phone as well as the Fitbit, which is pretty cool. Now, with the Fitbit, this is the first device announced with the first curved touchscreen wearable device, which is amazing. I'm loving it. It weighs about 27 grams. The bands come in different colors. Black, gray, orange are the standards, but you're able to customize it the way that you want it. And you can always switch the bands, which is awesome. And you're able to reject calls, do quick message replies with the Fitbit. It's compatible with 26 Samsung devices, so that's pretty cool. So my thing is, if you don't really need an S5 to use the device, so that means if you have an S4, S3, the new Samsung Fitbit will work for the device. Cool. You're able to track your heart. It tells you whether or not you're slowing down or you're going too fast, too slow down. So it's like a personal trainer in your wrist. One of the amazing things I love about that. Now, with all the technology is the S Health feature that's embedded within the phone, as well as the smartwatch, as well as the wristband. So S Health is what captures all this information within your device. There is an app already developed that's called Coach, which will guide you and set goals, or allows you to set goals, and will keep you in track with your health. Again, Samsung is pushing out the health thing real strong. Also, there's a possibility of wireless charging. So that's in the future. They really didn't talk too much about the wireless charging, but the announcement is April 11th is where the phone is going to be pushed out to a lot of carriers. Hopefully, April 11th, the phone will be available for my carrier, which is Verizon, crossing my fingers. If it's so, I'm going to upgrade my iPhone 4S to it. And once I get it, I'm going to do an unboxing for you guys, as well as an actual physical review of the device. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick update of the Unpacked 5. If you have any questions, leave them right below. Let me know what you think about the S5. Is it worth it? Is it not? Are you going to wait for the iPhone 6 or the iWatch when it comes out this year? What do you think? I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.